Welcome to Nigeria. I'll be telling you what MMM is all about in this video, and I'd like you to watch out for the following highlights: the ideology, how it works, the rules of the community, and the benefits for participating in this great community. My name is Kenneth Orji. I'm from Lagos State, Nigeria, the Center of Excellence. I'm a finalist of marketing. I joined the community in August 2016. Also, I'm a participant of the badge 2017-08-18-12 Group 10 Nigeria Guidance School, mentored by Mr. Tony Faz. Now, what is MMM? MMM is not a bank, it's not an investment platform. It is simply a community of global financial aid and a platform for donation exchange. We have many countries registered in this great platform from different places, and we have many people in the community. All we do is just to provide help and get help when they're being needed. As you can see, it is a community where people come together to help each other. Now let's talk about the ideology of MMM community. The ideology here is simply to create a fair and just financial system. The world we live in actually is an inhumane world. It's an unfair world, an unjust one at that. It is a world for money, and it is not for people. Rather, it is for those who make this money, who produce this money, and the ordinary people are just there in the game. Of course, yes, we are all equal, but why does it still happen that way, that some persons tend to grow richer and some remain poor and poorer? In short, they make fools of us, in the sense that we are too busy not being able to find out the tricks in which they use in going about the activities to keep making the world an unfair one. Right now we have a new alternative, which happens to be the MMM, and the ideology entails bridging the gap between the rich and the poor. The ideology is all about creating a fair and just financial system by way of coming together to create a platform where we can actually help each other. It is a platform where you provide help today, and tomorrow you get help. If you actually claim to love your neighbor, you can actually help your neighbor, and you get the reward for your willingness, your voluntary act. Now, how does it work? What the mechanics of the community? We know, unlike the banks and other financial institutions, if you actually need any form of financial assistance, you have to tender probably a contract or a pledge of property in form of collateral to get any form of assistance you need. But in this community, no contract is needed. There is no pledge for your property. We don't recognize any lenders or any debtors. We are just a simple community of persons coming together to help each other. Now, there is no central account to this very community, so participants actually pay directly to one another. The money is being distributed between participants themselves. We don't have a central account where all the money flows into, and by so doing, there's nothing like where money can be stolen from, and it is a very simple thing. One participant asks for help, another participant provides it. That's how the community works. You don't just work in the community, you also talk about the rules guiding the community. So what are the simple rules of MMM? There are basically few rules in the community, and the very first one, which happened to be very safe for participation, is not creating multiple accounts. Yes, multiple accounts are not allowed in the community. It has to be one participant to one account. We must not we must not be unfair to ourselves, since the ideology is all about creating a fair financial system. So multiple accounts are prohibited, and we must not cheat the system by making dummy account. We must be fair to ourselves. Then another thing is we have to uphold the ideology of the system. We have to follow the ideology, which is to obtain financial freedom, and we must help each other for the longevity of the system. We must uphold this ideology for the sustainability of the system. Now, there are benefits attached in participating in the MMM community. So what are those benefits? You have to look at the first thing you do before you start getting rewards from participating in the community. Now, the first thing is you provide help. From your providing of help, you can get 30% average growth in 30 days. That's a month from the amount you provided help. And you can also get bonus from your first provision of help, ranging from $20 to $100. Now, if in the community you refer participants to join the community, you also get a 10% referral bonus for inviting members. If you are a manager that's a guider, you stand to get 5% from your first level downline, the 3% from the second level, then your third level downline gives you 1% bonus, then 0.5% from fourth level, 0.1% from fifth level, and so it continues. So after you get help, if you make a video of a successful get help, aside from writing letter of happiness, you are given 5% of the total amount of your get help. So these are the benefits gotten from participating in the community. Now let's briefly look at the guiders bonuses. It is also a benefit in the community. You have the guiders of the community creating their own multi-level structures, and they can get bonus from each of the donations of every participant in their structure. This is a multi-level bonus. Thus, a guider can have this particular bonus if he goes a long way in creating a strong structure, a structure that is very active. And a guider can have his own leader who usually ranks higher than him or her. Now, the guider's bonus depends on the level in the community. You have the guider structure talking about getting 5% from the first level, 3% from second level, 1% from the third level, 0.5 from the fourth level, 0.1 from the fifth level, and so it continues. Now let's take a look at the founder of the great community MMM. Is in the person of Sajay Mavrodi. He leads the MMM social financial community, And MMM is sure to be his life work, but not the only one. He has a degree in mathematics. He worked as a programmer and took part in the development of the first operating system. The company he founded was one of the leading computer equipment distributors in Nigeria. He was also a deputy in the Russia parliament, occupying the seat. He occupied the seat of the State Duma back then. I'd like to welcome you all to the great community. Take the opportunity to register now from the site on the screen at www.nigeria-mmm.net. Thank you for watching.